So after my last video on how women could absolutely beat men, professional women tennis players could absolutely beat men professional tennis players, I thought, let me just give you the matchups. Let me just give you some of the matchups to think about. So let me put on my professor glasses. Let's take a look what I've come up with here. So this is not an exhaustive list. I just went down the top 100 of the current men's game and the top 100 of the current women's game. And I'm just going to throw some people. Actually, this is what I would do. I would have a tournament. This is what I was thinking. I would have an actual tournament, and I would do this regularly, at least once a year. It'd be an invitational. And these are the players that I would invite. So let's look at the men's game first. I'm going to invite Novak Djokovic. I'm going to invite Adrian Mannarino. I'm going to invite Diego Schwartzman. Some of these guys aren't current players. I just threw in a couple that came to mind that have to be there. You know, if they were all playing at the same time. And yes, I did say Novak Djokovic. I am putting, if I put them on this list, I do think they could lose to a woman because it's about matchups. Novak Djokovic, Adrian Mannarino, Diego Schwartzman, Jannik Sinner. Yes, I do think Jannik Sinner could lose to a woman. Specifically a woman on this list. Alex de Minaur. Moutet. Forget his first name. Moutet. Baez. Sebastian Baez. Is that what it is? Sebastian Baez. A Spanish dude. Dzumhur. If you don't know who Dzumhur is, and you don't think that he can't lose to a woman just off of a chance encounter, go watch him court level, okay? Mochizuki. If you think Mochizuki cannot lose to like a Serena Williams, all this stuff about Serena Williams, yeah, she would lose to someone who's ranked. For her to win, it had to be a guy ranked in the top, or at least the 600s or 700s or something, some BS like that. No, Mochizuki could lose to Serena Williams, and he's ranked in the top 100. It has nothing to do with rankings. I've went over this countless times on how the ranking system works. Hugo Gaston can lose to a woman. There's more. There's probably more. I'm just giving you guys a list. So that's my list. That's my list of the guys that I'm inviting. And yes, Jannik Sinner's on that list. And Carlos Alcaraz will never lose to a woman. Carlos Alcaraz would never lose to a woman in the current top 1,000 rankings. Okay? So remember that I said that. Ons Jabeur. Ons Jabeur's on my list. For my women's list. Ons Jabeur's getting invited. I don't know if I'm saying this right because I'm not going back and double checking. Krejcikova. I think it's Barbara Krejcikova. She's a beast. Madison Keys. I'm putting Madison Keys on that list. Forget Serena Williams. Madison Keys can sneak a win. Naomi Osaka can sneak a win. Look, Naomi Osaka can't hit a tweener. I can hit a tweener in my sleep. Naomi Osaka can't hit a tweener. She still beat me in a tennis match. Figure that one out. Sleeper right here. Katie McNally. I'm inviting Katie McNally. If you don't know who Katie McNally is, go watch her in person. I'm inviting her. She could sneak a win. She could sneak a win against a Mannarino or Diego Schwartzman. She's a beast. Diego Schwartzman is not a beast. Katie McNally is a beast. Bad matchup for Diego Schwartzman. Zackarova. Anastasia Zackarova. You know, that fiery one that I got some film of that you're never ever gonna see ever again because no one cares about her. Zackarova's getting invited. Obviously, Serena and Venus are getting invited. They're getting a special invite. Not because they're Serena and Venus, because I still think even right now they could take one of these guys down. Sam Stosur's getting invited. There's some of the special invites here. Sam Stosur's getting invited. Petra Kvitova's getting invited. If you don't know who Kvitova is, you got no reason to speak on this topic. Maria Sharapova's getting invited. A couple extra women there. That's my list. You put them together. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see play? I mean, I want to see Petra Kvitova go up against a Moutet. I'd rather see that than Moutet playing Carousel that we saw earlier this year. I want to see Novak Djokovic go up against Sam Stosur. So I'm going to leave you with that. You can come up with your own. You can use your imagination. Thanks for watching.